the Force be with you.
Hey everyone, welcome to the latest Wiltshire's Weviews. I'm of course your host, Jordan Wiltshire, and today I'm going to be reviewing Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I've just been to the midnight showing and I cannot wait to tell you about it. So without further ado, let's begin this Wiltshire's Weviews. So as most of you know, The Last Jedi is directed by Rian Johnson and starring John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, Mark Hamill, the late Carrie Fisher, Laura Dern, Benicio del Toro, Domhnall Gleeson, Andy Serkis, and so many others. So without further ado, let's get on to the plot. And of course, this is a non-spoiler review. Holy shit, the bed, and that was fucking amazing. So, it was great. That's all I can say. I don't want to spoil it. It was great. No, just kidding. So I will actually give you a review. So just to tell you a bit about the plot, I don't want to tell you about the plot because it will spoil it. All you need to know is it's basically set almost straight after The Force Awakens. There might be a slight time gap in one of the storylines, but that doesn't matter. It is brilliant. Okay, I cannot explain it. Just the fact that it was set straight after it, they needed it. They concluded the storylines left over from Force Awakens almost straight away. There's certain cliffhangers, maybe not in the ways we would have liked, but in ways that weren't expected. And then, oh my gosh, just the things they showed, okay? I'm having a nerdgasm. This film expanded the lore of Star Wars. It expanded the universe of Star Wars. And the fact that it was quite an enclosed story in the sense that it was focusing on this one big thing, but somehow still managed to show us all these new things at the same time. We've got to see a couple of new planets. We've got to see some new ships. And I thought it was great. It still felt like Star Wars, but new Star Wars. Okay? And to those, I know who you are. I know who some of my friends might say. Okay? This was not a comedy. I'm looking at you, Sam. I'm looking at you, Jake. This was not a comedy. It had comedic moments in it, like any film, okay? You didn't complain about Thor Ragnarok being a comedy. Phantom Menace had too much comedy and the wrong kind of comedy. Same with Attack of Clones. This had the right type of comedy at the right moments, apart from a couple. But not every film is perfect. And this was almost perfect, I would say. It had surprises that none of us had guessed. It had reveals that we had guessed. And it kept nothing they showed disappointed me. They might have not been what I wanted, but it was what was needed. Okay, and for those who might say, this was not Star Wars, it was too different. You complained that Force Awakens was too familiar. What the hell do you want then? This was the perfect amount of old Star Wars and new Star Wars. The visuals were spectacular. The fight scenes were amazing. It felt like I was a child again, seeing Luke Skywalker for the first time. He was completely different. Another good thing about this film was it had character development, not just for the characters we'd seen before from Force Awakens and originals, but character development for the new characters. Somehow they managed to develop characters in one film really well. And they gave them enough backstory. In some ways, we didn't even know it was backstory until it was revealed. It was great. Laura Dern's character storyline was great from start to finish. You might have felt a bit weary at the start, but the ending was great. What I mean is, by that, I mean, they keep showing us new alien species and new things, and great. Where the frick are the Twi'leks? The galaxy is only so big. Where the hell are the Twi'leks? The Nemoidians? The Gungans even? No, forget that. But where are the Twi'leks? Where are more Wookiees? Where are more Trandoshans? Where are the Ithorians, the Hammerhead people? They can sprinkle them in with the new aliens, and I think in some ways they need to. Now, did you make sense of that? I hope you did. I'm going to go see it next week. I'm going to go see it the week after that. Even though I've only got one day off that week, I'm going to go see it the week after that as well. Unless work, family and friends have staged an intervention by then. You never know. But that was a great film. Rian Johnson, thank you for bringing a Star Wars film that I never thought I'd see. Thank you, and I cannot wait to see your new trilogy. And finally, I think I'm going to have to rework my order of my favourite Star Wars films. Josh and me are probably going to have to do another list before Han Solo, and he and me will probably argue about this film because I know his thoughts, and I disagree with them badly. I so disagree with him. How dare he say what he said in that message I just received? How dare he? But enough of that. Go see this film. It is a Star Wars film like no other. Okay? Please go see it. So those were my thoughts on The Last Jedi. Have you seen it yet? What did you think? When are you going to see it? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.